Aquarius, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. There is no gender in tarot. This is something that could have happened to you already, could be happening to you now, could happen to you in the future. This is a collective reading for Aquarius. So if it doesn't make sense to you, that's okay. I could be pulling on cross-watcher energy. I'm pulling on the sun sign of Aquarius, so check your other placements. Give me a thumbs up if it does make sense to you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. You can negate the reading. I don't have a problem with that. Funeral. Something could have come to an end, Aquarius. Something in your life could have come to an end. A decision that needs to be made that you are being wishy-washy about. Not making that decision. I have two decision cards here, and both of them are telling me the same exact thing. Two of Swords upright, being wishy-washy, not wanting to see what you need to do in order to make the decision because you're blindfolded and you won't take that blindfold off. I've got the Two of Wands reversed. Again, not wanting to make a decision. Six of Pentacles. Just giving a little bit to it. Not equal, not balanced, just giving a little bit of thought. I don't know. And I'm going to say that it's a little bit of thought because I have the Hermit reversed. No introspection. You don't, whatever this is, you don't want to think about it. This is just, I want to put this out of my mind, and I'm not going to, tomorrow is another day. Whatever this is, you know something, no decision is a decision. And usually, those are the types of things that come to bite you in the ass. But that's exactly what I see here. Whatever you have to make that decision on, you're not making a decision, and you're pushing it off until another day. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to look at it. Has to do with Queen of Cups, possibly, or somebody that embodies the Queen of Cups. Could be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or just someone who represents that Queen of Cups to you. That's unconditional love, very intuitive, a really good mother, really good partner, spouse, very considerate, very romantic. River of Sorrow. Crying over the past. Realizing there's still two cups, but not wanting to look at that either. This is somebody that you're in a higher level of commitment with. There's something going on in a marriage or a living together, something like that, that there's not, yeah, there's a disconnect going on in a marriage. And there's a decision that has to be made that you don't want to make. There's your card, Aquarius, the star. That's wishing and hoping and healing. Do you wish and hope that you could heal this? I don't know. Maybe the issue's coming from them. Quite possibly the issue's coming from them, but I have a foundation here. Number 1 marriage card in the deck. You're 1111. You're 4 of Wands. It's reversed. This is a marriage that is not, it's not stable. You may still be together, but it's not your typical marriage. Something is not correct. And there may have been crying, but that's over. We're past the crying. Now there is the interaction between both parties, and I'm going to say more, the interaction between the parties, and I'm going to say it's more on you, is one of arrogance and assholery. I think you're kind of an asshole to your partner. 6 of Wands reversed is basically an egocentric, arrogant asshole that wants their ass patted for everything that they've done or never have done, and wants that little gold star for just existing. Excuse me. So I'm not going to go as far as that, but I'm going to say that your interaction with this person, it's not pleasant. Whether you're blaming this person for the breakup, for the disconnect, quite possibly, it's quite possible. But you're not pleasant. You're not a pleasant person to be living with at the moment. There's some juggling going on. I don't know if you have something on the side. Your person may you may drink. You may drink. Your person may even encourage that. Just, so you pass out and then you're like, not a bother, not a viable part of the family, like you're passed out and you're not bothering anybody. We definitely have someone that is stepping out on this relationship. There is definitely somebody who is stepping out on this relationship. Maybe both of you. Maybe that's why there is a breakdown and a disconnect. Somebody stepped out, but it is continuing. It is continuing to go on. There is juggling. Could be both of you, but there is a betrayer. There's someone who has betrayed marriage vows here, and it is continuing to go on. Maybe your Queen of Cups, your water sign. Doesn't have to be, but the one that was supposed to give you unconditional love, maybe they did it first. There is someone here who has betrayed vows. And there might be wishful thinking to heal it, but maybe you both drink. There might be a little bit of an issue with money. King of Wands. Could have a Sagittarian. Possibly be dealing with a Sagittarian. But the King of Wands energy is very bold, leader, very charismatic, changes the energy when they walk into a room, very sexy. They know what they want, they take it. This could be someone that you're dealing with. It's fire energy. Very attractive. Very sexual. This could be someone that your partner's dealing with. Devil, reversed. Getting out of obsessive thoughts, out of addictions, out of bondage. This may have upset you for quite some time that needed to heal. This could have been something that you really went around and around and around with obsessive thoughts, or your spouse, but I'm reading for you, so I'm going to say you, and you're coming up out of that. Or maybe you had it, maybe there were addictions, but you're coming up out of that. Lovers, Gemini energy. You could have a choice now. Between what you have at home and possibly someone else. That's interesting. Your vision is you don't want to look at what needs to happen for whatever reason, and there's no judgment. I'm sure you have your reasons. It could be a cheaper to keeper type of ideal. I don't know, because I really don't see a lot of pentacles on here. But you're not looking at this from anybody's point of view but your point of view. And I understand, if somebody stepped out of the marriage first, you're not going to say, well, they stepped out of the marriage first because I was doing X, I was working too much and I was never home and I was neglecting them. You're not going to look at it like that. You're going to immediately be hurt and then angry. Understood. Understood. You're not going to be sympathetic and considerate and say, yeah, well, they were right for cheating on me. Agreed. You're not going to do that. But as time has passed, it doesn't look like you have looked at any of that either. You don't want to look at anything. And it's just how you're just looking at it how you are looking at it. You're not taking anything else into consideration except how you are feeling. And I'm pretty sure how you're feeling is you're being meaner than a junkyard dog when you're home, and then you're running the streets when you're not. And home is not happy. I got the Ten of Cups reversed. Again, somebody could drink, or both of you could drink. I don't see children here, so that's good. Sun reversed. Again, not happy. You might have to just take a look at what's going on, Aqua. You only get to be on this mortal coil in this form once. You kind of want to be happy. And if you can't, you're just doing some wishful thinking to heal. And I don't see any of that happening here. Maybe you got to take a look at what you got going on. Running the streets don't seem to be making you happy. At least not running the streets and going back to the place that's pushing you out to run the streets. And I understand cheaper to keep her, male or female, if that's what you're doing. But I don't know. Not my business. I'm just the tarot lady. But that could be your funeral. Something has died and come to an end. Give me a thumbs up if this makes any sense. Come see me next week.